global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Something unique is going on in Rivers State right now. Don't forget that come on the 5th of October at the Rivers State local government, we're going to the polls again, but something unique is happening. In fact, something brewing in between PDP and APC against Fubara and the October 5th election. I'm going to give full details, but while that is going on, there seems to be a lot against the CTC chairman, particularly the one to hold the Phalga. You're going to find out what the Okrikans are saying. Ikwere and the Okrikans are going quite, should I call it head to head? You're going to find out, and what those of them are now standing in for Fubara, and those who have decided that this time around they're going all out for it. We're going to give full details as well. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Let's hit the ground quickly running now. The people of Okrika in Rivers State have held a town hall meeting ahead of the forthcoming Port Harcourt city government election in the state. Now, Phalga and other 22 local government areas of the state will elect their chairman and councillors on October 5th. Now, the town hall meeting was organized by the Okrikans in Port Harcourt, tribally known as the Obumoton Chiri Kingdom, with the sole aim of electing an Okrikan for the mayorship position of the state capital. Now, addressing the Okrikans at the town hall meeting, the king of Obumoton Chiri, that's His Royal Majesty King Derek Ashesomia, reiterated their support for Governor Similaye Fubara, adding that the Okrikans will always defend the governor because he is their Ijo brother. It is our turn to produce the next mayor of Port Harcourt, and we are going to show to the world that we are the majority tribe in Port Harcourt. Now, the governor is our Ijo brother, and we will continue to support him, and we are also pleading with him to consider an Okrika candidate, this time for Phalga chairmanship, the king said. Now, the Okrikans said for the past 26 years, the Ikweres have not allowed an Okrikan to occupy that position of mayorship in Port Harcourt. They are also insisting that the state capital is made up of the Okrikans and the Ikweres, adding that the Phalga chairmanship position ought not to be dominated by only the Ikweres. The Okrikans in Phalga had also thrown their weight behind the Accord Party candidate for Phalga chairmanship in the forthcoming election because he is an Okrikan. Now, quite a lot is going on, but let's find out really what Fubara is up against, as PDP and APC in Rivers State seem to have gone into some level of partnership. Quite shocking, I must say. Now, the People's Democratic Party, that's PDP, their members in Rivers State have announced that they will not be participating in the upcoming government elections scheduled for October 5th. Now, Aaron Chukwuemeka, the state party chairman, disclosed this after a stakeholders meeting at the PDP secretariat in Port Harcourt. He urged members of the party to stay away from any activities connected to the election, and that the party is waiting for the outcome of the All Progressive Congress APC case. We just came out of a meeting, in fact, a stakeholders meeting, and decided that we would not participate in the alleged local government October 5th. Now, we are not aware, or we are not part of the lawsuit. We are not part of the lawsuit that was filed by the APC a few months ago. That's PDP talking now. But however, we are informed as a law-abiding party that a court order was made to restrain the parties, that the status quo has not changed. Now, the RISEC, that's Rivers State Election Commission, should not go ahead with the election, and we will wait for the court decision. Now, this is all coming from their newly elected PDP Rivers State chapter. Of course, that was done by Wike's faction in PDP. That's Aaron Chukwuemeka, saying that they will not be participating in elections. So will PDP, APC, PDP will not be participating in the election. Now, but every other party, APP and the rest, they are gearing up. What's your take? My colleague is in the house. What's your take on this, judging the fact that they are now recognizing the court order that they had, and they're waiting to hear what APC will conclude with the court, because they're very law-abiding right now on that issue. And whatever the outcome is, that's when they would know if they will join an election that will hold on October 5th. Wow.
Well, for me, I think at the points the purpose was to frustrate Fubara. You're not going to make use of PDP. The structure, the structure belongs to Wike, and we know right now Wike is like, he's a top middleman handling the two parties at the same time. You know, Tony Okocha have severally talked well of the person of Wike.
He called him my leader.
Exactly. So which means he's in control of APC and also PDP. So they were like, what's going to happen? And don't forget that the issue of the electioneering campaign was not there for as long as it's just today. I think from yesterday, the preparation started from yesterday, and today, boom, the APP guys are everywhere campaigning, and they are getting enough response from the people. And I think it's getting very clear now that things are going to happen in the nearest future, which will shock them a great deal. So right now, they're trying to, make sure that they make use of the court. But I think that this guy is very daring, if you ask me. The governor of the state is very daring. And what I mean daring there is going ahead with that election. And guess what? Even in the event of the court coming up with anything, he's going to swear in those guys. And life will start running as usual.
What didn't Wike swear in those guys? The local government chairman guy, the chairman of PDP chapter, and like he will always say, heaven did not fall.
Exactly. So,
but then again, let's look at Phalga. That's the Ikweres and the Okrikans. The Okrikans are worried. 26 years. It's as if it's only the Ikweres really that are in Port Harcourt City. What to take, and they're insisting really that their son must occupy that seat. Now, unfortunately, the only Okrikan son is a court party, and the way the monarch handled it is much more matured than when the youth handled. The youth literally dared the governor, insisting, "Look, we will not vote for APP, and we know APP is your candidate. We will vote for a court party because our Okrikan brother is there." But right now, the king is a bit more diplomatic. He's saying, we would love you, we trust you, we want to vote for the person, but can you make the person an Okrika? But Ikweres are known to be very, what's your take?
Well, for me, I think they're coming very late.
26 years.
If, for example, you know that this guy is a liberal guy, talking about Fubara is a liberal guy, what would have happened is, even before, as at the time it was getting close to the end of the chairmanship, no, I'm talking about the chairman. When it was getting close for those chairmen to end their tenure by 17th of June, the royalty, the monarchs of Okrika would have paid him a visit and let him understand that thus far this had been what had been, and we really need intervention at this point for there to be a political balance.
The challenge, sorry to interrupt you, the challenge is that no one gave credit to Fubara. They didn't even know that Fubara would survive this long and be able to have a structure like this. So they were like, let's not step on anybody's toes. It has always been Nyesom Wike, and unfortunately Nyesom Wike is even an equally man.
So right now the situation is getting very unbelievable, and I know so well that Fubara has some key people that he wants to put in those positions, and the reason why he wants to put them there is because of loyalty. So because the other protocol main is very important to him. Because that's the capital. I don't want to put anybody who's going to be, responding to Wike and all of that. So that's why he's been very careful about that place. I think they're coming very late. Building of bridges should have started, political bridges would have started early enough for you to resound. Let him understand that this is the position of things. Or maybe during the period of the selection of the CTC, you reach out to him. Let him know how loyal they are to his government, and then present your own candidate to him so that he can, bring him in and have a rethink about, putting an equerry man, considering some of the things that they have spelled out now, but holding back until the thing has totally finished. You're coming out now. There's nothing he can do about it. And don't forget, when we talk about local government election, we all know that the governor is the one doing the selecting. You understand? And it's everywhere. Unfortunately, that is what Nigerian politics has turned out to be. It's everywhere. So you're going to see a situation whereby APP is going to sweep through. But the question is, how is it going to happen? The normal way, we saw what happened in Edo State, just like every other place. So the only thing is that do your own part, let me do my own part. So I think at this point, Fubara to create a kind of balance for them. Should be talking about the issue of appointment, bringing in their sons into his administration, especially in maybe different appointments as has to do with a commissioner position or something like that, so that they can have a peace of mind to give him the required support. But going into fighting at this point, that is one of the things that he does not really need.
All right, that's to go wrap it up. Let's hope that Fubara knows exactly what he's doing, because whatever structure is creating now, he will need it very strongly in 2027, because that Port Harcourt main is actually closer home. 2027, that's when we'll know the lionic nature of Nyesom Wike.
Yes.
So you need strong men to occupy those local government council areas. That's if, of course, there's no court order that will begin to restraining order here and there.